Alright, we're back for round 3 of this league, and we won the die roll again. So, lucky us. This hand is, like, pretty good. I would exchange anything in it for a land, and I'd probably keep. But I don't think I can keep this. And this is a much better 6. And we get the bottom of land. Mr. and Mrs. Sliver. Alright. Pleasure to meet y'all. I thought only one person can Odamoto account. Who gets the Pro Tour invite if you guys win? I bet it's the missus. I don't think Mr. Sliver could, in good conscience, take his Pro Tour invite and leave his wife at home. So we're playing against Soul's Attendant. The comically terrible matchup that everyone seems to think is unwinnable. Well, 3 Goblin Guides is how you beat anything. So what if she gains 1 life per Goblin Guide? Definitely not an ideal matchup, but ironically enough, I played against this a lot in like the Atlanta local metagame, playing at like stores for funsies and matches, and I actually don't lose to it very much, but turns out he's just black-white and not mono-white, thank goodness. But yeah, we just play so many skull cracks that we just end up beating them. Our game 1 against them is much better than our game 2. If he taps out for Bitter Blossom, he just gave us the win. Alright, he didn't want to win game 1. I don't know why, but he just didn't want game 1 for some reason. So he cast Bitter Blossom. So we're just going to attack with everything. Our opponent, very careful to not give himself a chance. Probably won't block. Send that up top. Do I just kill the Soul's Attendant? If he like plays Lingering Souls, that'd be pretty bad for me. No, I think I'm gonna leave this card in hand to entice him to cast the Inquisition. Yeah. Played him like a fiddle. Up top. Alright, we draw any spell in our deck and our opponent is dead. Or I'll just concede on the spot. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Our opponent didn't seem to want to play Magic, so he just kept doing his best every turn to throw it away. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain. I'll capitalize on whatever they'll give me. They have a million life gain effects, so flames. I don't know if Helix is, like, right. Maybe not. I don't know. Molten Rain also might be, like, good here, but it's probably, I don't know. It's stuff to consider. Path to Exile will be great against his core Firewalkers and his champion of, not champion of Akroa, but it's worth like $30, pro red black, it gains a life for every time a creature enters play. Cost white. God, I can't remember the name right now. I'm sure it's going to jolt into memory as soon as he puts it on the stack. But yeah, this is a great answer for that. And he might even have core Firewalkers. Ironically enough, the Goblin Guide was our route to victory that game. I think I'm just going to board them out. I don't know if we're going to get through on the floor a lot. And he is he's like a tokens deck, so he's just going to put a lot of shit in front of, he's going to put a lot of stuff in front of us to block. Grimlawmancer has a pretty good chance of targeting a creature, probably a Soul's Attendant or Soul's Warren, maybe a Martyr's Sands if he has that deck, or that card. Maybe Helix is the card we board out. It is just like a 2-mana burn spell. We're not going to get a lot of value off of it. Maybe our Swift Spears come out, for the same reason our goblins came out. I'm going to try shaving 2 Swift Spears. I think we're pretty favored in this matchup anyway. But I believe if you ask Mr. and Mrs. Sliver, they would probably feel favored as well. That's cool. Mr. is the only part of the name that's highlighted. Alright, this free mulligan, because that's what it is on the draw every time. And this hand is fine? It's fine. Nothing to write home to mom about, but definitely some. Yep, bottom. Just feels good bottoming a land. Just every time. And I'm just gonna pay life. And then spike our opponent. He might have Spellskite, and in which case it'd be better to bolt him. But I think it's more likely that he plays a problematic creature that we would have to bolt. Even though we have this path, we would obviously path the problematic creature. But, you know, early turn paths are pretty miserable, and our opponent doesn't seem like he wants to do anything yet. I guess I'll play a land and pass. Definitely fortunate to draw this Boros Charm. Gonna be looking forward to Boros Charming our opponent at the end of turn. Alright, our opponent wanted to leave 1 fetch land in play for something. Not really sure what. I don't know what their deck play is that requires landfall triggers, or maybe they're light on land. I can't imagine they're light on land because they played 2 fetch lands and passed for the first 2 turns. Alright. Fetch, mountain. We're gonna for you. They'll probably take bolt. Maybe they'll take path if they have the champion card that I couldn't remember the name of. Or a core firewalker. Those are both reasons to take the path. But more than likely they're just gonna take bolt from us. Yep. Basic. I wonder what our opponent's hand is. If he doesn't fetch at the end of our turn, I'm not really sure what's happening. Alright. Thanks. Souls. Yeah, Path to Exile is great against Lingering Souls. Just top. The tops. Trying to figure out if I want to shard volume down to 8. I don't think I gain enough from doing that, so we're just gonna pass. Draw a card. Be good. Alright. So hopefully our opponent does something to pay 4 life next turn. Definitely not out of their scope. Don't be Finks. Or Champ. Timely. So he's not going to get 1/1s, but he's going to gain 6. If I fetch Shock, I can go to 14. If I fetch Shock, shard volley myself, I go to 11. Then he doesn't gain the 6, and then I can... Alright, if he just gains 6 life, then I can Boros Charm him. He gains 6 to 17. Boros Charm him down to 13. And then shard volley. Yeah, no, I'm willing to pay the life. It's fine. Yeah, let's pay some life. This. Sack this land. Alright, your spell didn't do anything. Deal 4 damage to you. Or wait. I'll let you make your attacks first. Wow. Our opponent made no attacks. Interesting. Once again, have all these reactive sideboard cards. Draw another path. Alright, immediately punished. That feels great. Magic's great. We're great. Another one? Okay. Another one. Well, I'm definitely going to path a 2-2. Path to Exile looking real good against these spirits. Real good. So good, I might even do it again. Not yet. I think I'm okay with taking 2 for like 1 or 2 turns. Cast this and pass because we have paths. Flashback Souls. Soren, eh? Plus a. Our opponent really dead set on gaining this life. Don't think I want to let him do it by casting Path on 2 different Lingering Souls tokens. Land! Land! Fuck! Ah, sorry. I know I'm not supposed to curse. Yes. Just reaction sometimes. Alright. Well, we're going to smack him down to 6. Hopefully our opponent pluses before he flashes back his souls. I can see it happening. You know, they don't want to take the damage, so they'll plus first, and then they'll reluctantly click it. You know? It's not out of the realm for Magic Online sometimes. Plus your Soren first. Click your Soren. Plus. He'll probably minus it. I'm not really sure if he wants to go for Emblem. What are we doing? What are we doing? Black, white. Flashback Souls. Zealous Persecution for value. Double Zealous Persecution. Flashback Souls. Alright. So our opponent is dead to a land. Just dead to it. Land! Oh my piece of God! Why? Why? I hate this game. Alright. Go ahead. It's just laughing at me. The deck's just freaking laughing. Yep. You're going to gain 6, and then I'm going to draw a land. Or the 3rd Flames of the Blood Hand. Who knows? We played so good. Shard volleyed ourselves. Made every out. Ugh. There's no justice in this game. We kept the 3-lander, right? Our top 16 cards didn't contain a land. It's gotta be an outlier. Yep, we're dead. We're dead in the air. We did it. You played like trash. Alright. I didn't mean it that way. Our opponent played great, and this is a great game. And we had an intensive back and forth where our opponent kept trying to throw the game away, and we couldn't capitalize. Alright. I'm going to take out these Swift Spears. I'm going to put in 2 guides. Kind of want Molten Rain on the play. No, I'm just going to get stuck with 2 lands again. Alright, we'll just ship this back. Path does look really stupid against all his tokens, but, you know, He's got those I win cards that we just have to answer. Alright. I mean, it's not great, but we can Lava Spike on the Boros Charm, so not. It's on the play, so not a bad curve. And if he plays Soul's Attendant or some other one drop, Burton Forge Tender, I would be pretty sad if it was Burton Forge Tender. Be a lot of dedicated hate for Burn. Yeah, our opponent really stuck if this hand's good or not. Probably has a pretty wide margin of keepable hands. In the last game, our opponent didn't really try to pressure us at all. Oh man, mulled to 5. Okay. Yeah, our opponent didn't really want to pressure us until they were sure there was nothing we could have done. So I imagine they're very cautious in keeping their hands. It seems like the type of player that they are, or he or she is. Soul's Attendant. Alright, that's also fine. Play the Scalding Tarn and pass turn. Bitter Blossom. Fetch, Shock, Bitter Blossom. It's probably not going to be Bitter Blossom. Oh my god! He really fetched for Bitter Blossom. Oh man. This has been hilarious. You have brightened my day up. I did not think Jesters still existed. But this guy, he is a classic. Suspend. Why would you leave this in? I would literally play any other card over Bitter Blossom against Burn. You should board in 4 mana Planeswalkers in over Bitter Blossom. There's a hidden flavor text on Bitter Blossom. It says forfeit the game to Burn. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna fetch for a mountain. Blaze you and you're summoning Sick Fairy because you gave me a target and paid a life. Don't worry, you'll pay another life next turn. Just pray I stop drawing spells, I guess is your only out. Even then, I think I kill you. Your Bitter Blossom kills you before you would kill me. Oh, you're dead. Yeah, I have no idea why our opponent left Bitter Blossom in. It's just not the way you're going to win a game of Magic against Burn. Alright, I guess I'll be back for round 4. Our matches have been weirdly playing out the ways I didn't think they were going to play out. But yeah, I'll be back soon.